Yo, welcome back guys. We're gonna be breaking down another video. It is in the morning, it's early, so my voice and my just talking in general, I'm always like rusty, or I don't know. It's just a weird feeling to talk this early. It's not even that early. I just finished trading. It is Friday and I did take a W day. Did not have the best week, pretty much a break-even week, but I did lose 150 and it's doesn't feel the best. And I did good last week. I did really good the last week, but this week I was trying to have the same mindset, but I guess I just, I lost. And it doesn't really feel that great, but I know losing comes with the game. And this week was actually kind of weird. It wasn't the best price action. And then Thursday, I just took some dumb, stupid trade and I just lost for no reason. And you guys see, I always take one trade a day. That's my rule. I never take more than one trade. But today I did take two trades. Did I break my rules? I don't think so, because the first trade I did take was a break even. I honestly took a trade in the morning and I faded it because it was stupid. And I just didn't like it anymore. I'm like, yo, am I gonna lose again? I'm just like, no way I'm gonna lose again. So I just exited the trade because I'm taking some stupid trade again. So I'm gonna break down that trade first and then I'm gonna break down the rest of the week. But yeah, so far I'm seeing it at negative 394. So yeah, not close to break even, but still have work to do. So this is my trade that I took today. It's Friday. I'm trying to break down this week real quick because I got work. And yeah, so 15-minute chart. Let me go to the replay mode, 9:30, which is today. All right, so 15-minute chart. Actually, I'm gonna go to 4 hours because 4 hours, I go to 4 hours, but also I use the bigger time frames, and I'm seeing that we have bullish S&T on the lows right here. So ES took out this low while Nasdaq still hasn't taken this low. So we have bullish S&T, but is it gonna deliver? I don't know. Yesterday it actually delivered, but then we started falling again. So I go to this morning, and we have these lows right here. We took it out on pre-market, and then it is actually delivering us higher. But morning we have bearish S&T right here. Go to 1 minute time frame, and does it deliver? It starts actually delivering here, or we actually take it out in the morning, and now we have to see if we actually deliver or not. We play market open. We take this this high on Nasdaq, and then we just start displacing, like true displacement lower, and then we take out a lot of LR down here, and then what happens? We keep going lower, and then we take out this draw. We take out this draw. We get bullish S&T right here. We get bullish S&T, and then I play it more. I'm thinking that, okay, we probably want to go lower. We have equal lows here, or not really equal lows, but we have this low pretty close on ES. And what I want to see is that I'm pretty sure it's going to get taken out because this bullish S&T is not delivering. So if it's not delivering, this is what I'm going to do. We go up higher, and then we soup out this high. We put in bearish S&T on this high. Yeah, this high right here. So it'll look something like this. And then like this. Yeah, we put in bearish S&T on this. Normally I'm supposed to wait for like confirmation, and we do have this lower here still. So I just ended up taking it because we go up a little bit and then we start flipping. But now we re-soup this low. I'm like, okay, we're so close, but we just keep chopping around here. So if we keep chopping around here, I'm thinking that this is gonna be a long because it's not delivering. And if it does deliver, we might just take out this low and then we start going up higher. So I'm like, I'm gonna fade this trade. And then that's what I did. I sold out for like $23, whatever, it doesn't matter that I'm up, but I didn't like the trade, so I just sold out. And if I was in a negative, maybe I wouldn't have sold out, and that's probably my fault, but I didn't like the trade, so that's why I sold out. Yeah, I just probably want to see more manipulation here, and we have this true displacement lower. I don't think we're gonna be bullish still, so that's why I don't take any of the longs here. So we start going higher, and this could be a reversal sequence, and then we get a bearish S&T delivers, but then we just disrespect it, and then you can just long right there to the BISI. But I don't really like that trade. And then we get bearish S&T right here. Bearish S&T through the highs right here. We soup this low or high, and then it true displaces us lower. And I saw this as, okay, we actually finally true displace lower. We have bearish S&T. We're respecting the SIBI. And then I want to see bullish candle disrespect. So we go up higher. We actually get bullish S&T on the lows right here. It delivers us higher. Next candle, it kind of has, it's like a doji. Next candle, if we're actually bearish, if we're actually bullish, we should start running up. Why are we just like starting to slow down? We're not actually going up higher. Even if it was actually like strong, I wouldn't want to long back to this SIBI right here. I want to see more confirmation. So what I see, I start seeing this place lower. This bullish S&T right here is not delivering. So I took my trade right here. I took it honestly pretty early. I risked about 23 points. So I guess I did take it about here. And then I targeted 30 points like this because I'm understanding that this bullish SMT is not delivering, this true displacement lower and this bearish SMT is delivering, and we're just like following longs here, and now we're disrespecting it. I'm gonna short. It could be a bit early, but I did see the disrespect right here, and we have this equal lows here on ES, so I'm thinking that it can take this out. This bullish SMT is not delivering us. We're just respecting the CB, and we're not delivering higher. So I'm thinking that at least ES wants to take this low. So I'm in the trade. I was at 30 points right here, and then when I was actually in the trade, I moved it to 40 points. Normally I don't ever do this, so I guess I took it up here. So normally I never do this. I never just like move my target because I want more TP. I guess it kind of was like that, but I just knew that ES wants to take this low. I knew that if we're gonna go lower, if we're actually delivering with speed, I know that we're at least gonna take out this low. And I guess it did take out more, but I'm not gonna hold to the next draw. Like, that's stupid. At least I'm not doing that. But I just know that at least we're gonna take out this low, and we're moving with speed. So I did move my stop or TP to 40 points. All right, now let me show you guys the live trade. Okay, here's the live trade. Yeah, it starts going lower, and then I took the trade right there. We displaced under this wick, and that's when pretty much when I got it. Reached about 23 points, and then yeah, the only thing is I'm thinking, okay, it's displacing, or I'm gonna move it here because I'm liking the speed. I know that we're gonna at least take these lows because ES also wants to draw lower, or the lows that I put in. That was the TP. All right, so let's break down the rest of the week in like 20 minutes before I go to work. And it wasn't the greatest, but let me show you guys. I'm actually gonna show you guys the trades like this because I don't have that much time. But pretty much what I saw that I guess we were bullish, but then we got a bearish SMT in the morning, and then it was some weird manipulation right here because I thought this was a reversal sequence because it was like this high right here, and then we start delivering lower. We start going higher, and we're failing this bullish SMT. But then I saw ES going up higher too. I'm like, why is it going up higher? This like manipulation, this bearish SMT like discrepancy was just like so weird. But I just thought we were bearish, but I guess we were truly bullish, and yeah, I pretty much lost like that. The context on ES was fully like just going through this draw right here, and I just thought it was bearish. So clearly I was just not reading the narrative right, and I lost that day. All right, just to show you guys real quick, this is the live Monday trade. We pretty much internal soup these lows right here, and now we're starting to deliver higher because ES is just going higher, and I just started to short instead, and I got the narrative completely wrong. And if I want to short, probably up here, but that is a bit too aggressive, and then I just lost right there. Showing you guys Tuesday trade, this was a pretty choppy day as well, but what I saw right here was that we have this draw right here that we clearly want to get to, and we don't have any manipulation right now. So I'm thinking I can just long to that draw, but I want to see more manipulation, and we started getting more manipulation down here, and I was thinking I was on a long, but I didn't want a long because we had bearish SMT as well. I think we started going lower. I'm like, why are we going lower still? I was like, maybe we need more manipulation. We started going lower, we get bullish SMT down below, and I'm like, okay, we should start delivering higher now. But we also get bearish SMT. I want to start seeing it disrespected because my narrative is longs. I'm thinking we want to go longer, but we start not delivering. We start disrespecting. We keep going lower. I'm like, why do we keep going lower? We also tap into this busy right here on ES, and we have bullish SMT, and it's still not delivering us. So I'm like, okay, it keeps failing to deliver with bullish SMT. And then I started shorting into this busy right here, and that was my TP. All right, here's the Tuesday live trade. Soup down here, I think, or I don't know. I'm not sure if it's equal lows, but we did soup a lot of lows. We have bullish SMT, and then we keep going lower for some reason. So I'm thinking we should be delivering higher already, getting that next draw, but we aren't. So I keep seeing bullishness, getting disrespected, so I'm just gonna short. This trade is honestly similar to the Friday trade that I took last week, but I got scared out because I was being like stupid, and I should just held my trade. But yeah, this time I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get out because I know it displays lower and it looks good still, so I'm gonna stay in the trade. So it did take some time, but eventually it went lower. So the volatility hasn't been like that insane, but usually I should be targeting 30 points and risking about like 25, 30, something like that, or even 20. All right, breaking down Wednesday trade, this day probably tilted me the most because the narrative is so clear. Let me go to the 50-minute chart. Look at this bearishness. Our fully is going down lower, and we will go up higher. Then we have bearish SMT up here, and we start displacing lower. And what I thought was that, okay, we get bearish SMT, and then we are going lower. We want to resoup the high like how I always do. I have a high, then we want to go back up. And since we're not going back up, I'm just going to wait for a bullish disrespect. Bullish SMT right here. we go up higher, we disrespect it, and then I short. But I was a bit too late to this trade. I should have shorted up here, to be honest, because this was the reversal sequence. You see how there was a higher here. We go up higher, we invite sellers, and then we go up higher, we re-soup the high. We also take the draw, bearish SMT, and it starts delivering us. That's when I should have taken my trade. But I didn't take it there because I thought, I don't know, my narrative was just right. My narrative was right. I wanted to see shorts, but the signatures I had was just not there, and I lost. And it happens because not all trades are going to be the same. And I was just reading it like, okay, we had to take draw, and then we start disrespecting. But if we get bearish SMT or a bullish SMT in a trending market, or that actually relates to the narrative you want, then it starts delivering, then you can just take the trade, which is probably right here. But I just waited too long, waited for too much confirmation. And even if I had the proper stop loss, which is like right here, I would have been fine, but it is a bit too late now. Honestly, I was thinking this is a good trade because we have bearish SMT, we're delivering. We're not going up back higher, but clearly I missed the reversal sequence right here. We had a high right here, invite sellers, go up higher, re-soup this high, we start delivering lower, and we also get bearish SMT up here, and then we short. But what I saw was that, okay, we got bearish SMT now, we're going lower, we're not re-sweeping this high, we get bullish disrespect right here, and now we're gonna short. I don't know, it is what it is. It's also FOMC today. It looked kind of choppy, but that was like clean price action right there. But I just had the wrong idea. But I was right on the narrative though. So it's really stung. It really stung. Going to Thursday now, and yeah, this day was really frustrating as well, because it's like when you have a bad trading day and then you review your trades the next day, or you have a bad trading day and then you review your trades and then you're like, okay, I understand what I did wrong, and then you're just like, you're putting a lot of work into that day. The next day you think you're gonna be like, you're gonna be doing better or whatever, and then you just take a loss. Like, that sucks. It really does. And for me is that I just took a trade super early and I lost, and that really stung because like I just woke up and I just lost already. Like that was like so like a shit feeling. And it's not because it's an early trade, but it's early, and also I just took a loss and like so quick. The trade idea was like valid, like trading time, but the execution was just not there. We had a bullish SMT, like a major bullish SMT right here on ES. ES takes this major drawdown here, and Nasdaq is still far. So we have a major bullish SMT. Even though we're just like trending down, it doesn't mean that we're just gonna be bearish all the time. We taken out all these draws down here, and now we have bullish SMT. We also get a bullish SMT down here, and that's like double stack bullish SMT, and then we start delivering higher. That's reversal sequence, and we should be taking the long here. But somehow I saw this little 1 minute draw. We start displacing over it, and we are like hesitating to go higher. I'm thinking that, okay, ES probably wants to get this low, and we're just gonna deliver and take out this low. And even though I was like, I probably want to wait for this resoup of this lower here on ES before I want to like short, but I was like just anticipating for it to go lower with no confirmation, and I'm thinking that we're displacing lower through this NQ draw, but it's literally a small 1 minute draw. So I don't know why I'm just taking this trade. I have the narrative right, but I guess I was just like forgetting about everything and did not wait for the sequence that I wanted to, and I just knew that I should have waited, and I lost for no reason. And I lost like at 9:35, which like it really sucks. Entered it here. It looks like I'm FOMOing, honestly. Look, it shorts down lower, and we're just like chopping here, and I'm just like, okay, we want more shorts, and then I just completely just lost right there. Honestly, it looks like the trade that I took today, because we displaced lower, and we're just like kind of chopping here. We go lower, and then that's where I got out, because it looks similar to this day, and I didn't like it. I was like, fuck. Look at it. Look at this. That's kind of funny. Look, I got annoyed, and I'm like, I started clicking my shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna full port this account. I'm gonna go like the max shit, and later I stop. That's kind of funny though, because I know that I can't take more than one trade a day. It doesn't matter. Like, you see how I'm like getting annoyed. I'm like trying to max out my like a contract size, but I know I'm not gonna take the trade. But it's just like funny because I was annoyed. I lost so early that I'm like, fuck this, man. I'm gonna fucking take another trade. But I know every day I'm not taking a trade is building discipline. I know that I have to take just one trade a day. It doesn't matter how I feel. I know that if I feel shitty, I want to take more than one trade, and I don't, that's building discipline. Although I could do auto lockout, I just know my discipline. And maybe in the future I do some dumb shit, but yeah, I know that I can't do it because I did it too many times where I take more than one trade and I lose. Although I took more than one trade today, it's because I broke even, and I'm thinking I can still take a trade because I did not lose, I did not win. So I just faded that trade. So I'm taking it as like a fresh start since I did not take a trade since it's break even. So Friday, it looks similar. We displaced lower and we got a draw, bullish SMT, and now we're kind of chopping here. And I started to short for no reason. And we can still resoup this low. I had to wait for more confirmation, and that's why I didn't like to trade anymore. I'm like, why are we slowing down? We should just displace lower and take this draw. But we can start slowing down and take this draw, and we can go higher. So I just didn't like the trade, and I probably knew that. I honestly don't know. I just I like the manipulation, but we didn't see enough confirmation that we're displacing through this draw. So that's why I faded the trade, and I took this trade instead, which I'm so happy that I did. And I had to review and understand this thing because I'm not understanding the narrative too much. I need to see more, and that's good that I exited trade, and I can't be taking trades like this. All right, that's a recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm slightly down this week. Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep on learning the narrative and just, not following random trades or taking random stupid trades. We're almost at the end of the month, and I'll see you guys in the next week. What I like to say in every single video: how you do one thing is how you do everything. Keep staying disciplined, keep staying consistent, and let's just get 1% better every day. And I'll see you in the next one.